I'm Mark Dolan and this is Headliners, a first look at tomorrow's papers. Tonight in the company of two top comedians, the human equivalent of a sparkling glass of chilled rosé, Sajila Kershi, and the human equivalent of a room temperature can of Iron Brew, Leo Kearse. Fizz, fizz. Great to have you both with me tonight. Lots to get through. Let's have a look at tomorrow's front pages and we'll start with the Telegraph. And they are splashing with the following. Sunak faces inquiry into his financial interests. As Bethany Elsey just mentioned in the headlines, the Chancellor has written to the Prime Minister to request an independent review of all his statements regarding investments. I don't really know why the Chancellor writes letters to the Prime Minister. They live next door. How about the Independent? Food banks at breaking point as demand surges. The Guardian, Macron and Le Pen face off in fight for France's future. That's a story we'll be covering very shortly. Le Pen's late surge set to put her in election runoff with Macron, according to the Financial Times. The Daily Mirror, royal ordeal. Queen, COVID left me exhausted. Of course, that's another reference that you'll have heard about in our news headlines. The Times now, almost half of NHS maternity services in England are unsafe. And French election in balance after narrow Macron win. COVID wasn't nice, says the Queen. I was exhausted. The Sun newspaper, bride and vroom. Newlyweds go for a spin. Brooklyn Beckham takes his bride for a ride in a classic car yesterday in their first sighting as newlyweds. And last but not least, the Metro, Brooklyn's very posh wedding and Queen, my COVID fight. Well, thank goodness she's back to good health. And those are your front pages.